All right, everyone. We have Coach Forbes here to provide an opening statement when he's ready.
I want to congratulate Coach Gray, Justin Gray, on a tremendous. I thought they played really well today. I know a good SoCon team when I see one, and they've got a really good team. They're tough, they're older, they're athletic, they play hard, they play together, they can really drive the ball. And in the first half, they made a lot of threes too, which made them really hard to guard. They got some undersized guys that can take big guys off the dribble, and that bodes well when they get to league play. I know they got a tough schedule, as all of those SoCon teams do there in the preseason, but once they get to the league, they're going to be a problem. And I told Justin that after the game, and it was great to have him back, in the arena tonight. He's a tremendous person, and he's a really, really good basketball coach. We made some adjustments at halftime. Obviously, they were making, I don't know if they made 8 threes in the first half. They only made 4 in the second. We really pressed out on them on the ball. We were a little bit more attached to our man in the gaps because we were getting hurt in the first half. They were where we were supposed to be. We were up the lines. We were, trying to strip and rip, but they were kicking the ball to the corner, and they had guys that could make those open threes. So I thought we did a good job in the second half, being a little more attached and just guarding our yard. We were real active. We created a lot of turnovers. We turned defense into offense. Offensively, guys, we just finally made some shots. I don't think it was any rocket science about what we were trying to do. We did move the ball better in the second half. I thought the ball was a little stagnant early. But we also missed some pretty open shots. We missed some lobs for dunks. A lot of shots around the basket. So, but we still scored. I don't know. What did we score? 87 points. That ain't too bad. I thought we did a good job on the glass. They're an aggressive team, fast, quick to the glass. I thought we did a good job there. So, for a second game with a one-day turnaround, we treated it like the NCAA tournament where we want to go. I told them we got to play on a Thursday or a Friday, and if you win, you play on a Saturday or Sunday. You only got a one-day prep, and that's all we really had. And we played 2 different styles. This team was not anything like what we played on Wednesday night. Knew it coming in, and I thought our guys did a really good job putting the game plan into the game.
Steve, just what do you think of what Alondas was able to do tonight? And have you ever seen a perimeter player put up 32 points without hitting a three-pointer?
No, I didn't know he had 32, to be honest with you. Probably not. Maybe back in before the 3-point line, right? I guess. I wasn't coaching then, though. But he's just a really good player. He has good pace. He doesn't get too sped up. He's obviously explosive athletically, but he can really, he's one of those old school players that can really shoot. He's really good at shooting the pull-up. Now, everybody says, oh, you don't want to shoot the pull-up. He makes a pretty high rate of them. I don't say much to him. Let him shoot him. Again, I think it was a benefactor of turning defense into offense too, right? I think he was out there on a lot of those steals or getting the ball. And so, I thought, obviously him and Davian, had a huge night. Those guys, and Davey didn't start. He started a little slow, but then he, like the true competitor that he is, he got it going. I thought he played great.
Did Cam Hildreth provide a little bit of a spark off the bench tonight?
Oh, without question, but he was in the game to defend. Cam's a good physical defender. They got big wings on that team, and they're strong and athletic. Kind of remind me of some teams I coached in the past, and we needed him defensively. And yeah, he did some good things on offense. I don't know what he had, 13. But he had 3 turnovers, no assists. Got to do better. But yeah, I thought Cam played really well off the bench.
Coach, the most points Alonda scored in a game at Oklahoma in his 2 years there was 15. And through 2 games here, he's got over 50 points combined. Were you expecting him to be able to elevate into a feature scorer like this, or is this kind of a surprise?
Well, no, I always knew Alondas could make baskets, right? You could tell, when you watch film, that he had a gift to score. Okay. some of it's just opportunity, right? And that's I guess one of the advantages of the transfer portal, is you find a new home and you find a place where maybe, you fit better. I'm not going to say, what am I going to say about Lon Kruger? He's a Hall of Fame basketball coach, and Jim Molinari is one of my very best friends in the business who coached him at Oklahoma. And so I knew what I was getting. I knew his junior college coach, Steve Christensen, really well, won a national championship. I knew he could score the ball, and he's playing with a lot of confidence. And when you play with confidence as a player, you're going to have success. And he's doing that right now.
Steve, what do you think it'll take to kind of get Isaiah going on the offensive end?
Slow down a little bit. I think he's pressing a little bit, kind of going a little too quick. He doesn't practice like that. He started slow last year, fellas. He didn't get off to a great start in those first 2 games. And then we took our 33-day vacation, and then, he came back and he played really well. I'm not worried about him. I told him tonight, quit pressing and go get some offensive rebounds. He's a problem on the glass, and he got that tip dunk. He got going a little bit, made some free throws. Listen, he can make threes, man. They're going to go in. Dallas too. Dallas is not, he's an 82% free throw shooter. I think last year, Colorado, I asked him at the end of the game, did I mess you up? Those guys will be fine. They're veterans. They'll play their way. They'll play their way into it.
And Coach, you talked about that adjustment you made in the second half to press higher to limit the 3-point opportunities. But in the first half, when they hit 8 of them, was there a defensive lapse, do you think, or were they just hitting shot? Was that just more of a tip your hat, like they were shooting?
I think it was. I think we were probably a little too high up to be honest, I thought we defensively were too high up in the passing lanes in help. And what was happening, we were giving too much help on the drive, and then they were kicking the corners for threes. That's what we told them to do probably, initially. What we did is we got a little closer to our man in the help and made him make twos and made him score over us. And they didn't have a lot of success doing that. And so it was just a small adjustment of just defensively on help. And then, hey, guard your man off the dribble so you don't require help. And I thought we did better at that. And then, when we got them corralled in the lane, we came in there and stripped and ripped, as you saw, and we got a lot of steals that way coming out of that, coming out of the lane.
Anything else for Coach?
Wow. What do you think? You like a shirt?
Someone told me to ask you if you lost a bet and had to wear that.
No, this is a true story. I have this incredible playlist that I listen to when I walk. And right now, I have 29,000 steps in today. Okay. And so, I'm whooping you, Les. And so I listened to my playlist today was disco 70s, Casey and the Sunshine Band, Bee Gees, on and on. And I was in a disco mood. And so I went straight disco tonight. All right. Have a good night.
Thank you, Coach.
Hey, Davian. Not much, man. It looked like you were kind of feeling out there for a while. Did the basket just look really big to you for a while?
I just want it's because my teammates give me this confidence every day in the games and in practice. They got me open tonight. They got me a lot of open looks, and it was just my job to knock them down. So I just want to give a shout out to my teammates for, giving me confidence, telling me to keep going, telling me to keep shooting, and that confidence allows me to play at a high level like I did tonight.
I noticed there was one basket early in the first half where you drove it in, kind of bounced off a big for Western Carolina, was able to finish, and then flexed afterwards. Is that a finish you would have been able to make last year?
That's a good question. Probably not. I probably would have failed. Shout out to Starkey. I get, like I weigh 180 now, so I can finish them a lot more easier, and that's what I did tonight.
Davian, compared to last year, do you feel like the game has kind of opened up based on kind of the new personnel brought in and what they've been able to do?
Yeah. It's a lot of really good players on this team. It's a lot of talent on this team. And when you play with talent, you kind of like feed off of that talent. You know what I'm saying? Like Alondis Williams, Jake LaRavia, just to name a couple of the guys. Cam too. Like when you play with those guys, like they draw a lot of attention. So when there's attention on them, that's when, you know what I'm saying, I can play my game a little bit more. So yeah, I think it's really been helpful for me. And it's been helpful for the team as a whole too. It makes the game a lot more easier, and it makes the game a lot more comfortable when you're playing with guys with this level of talent.
Davian, it seems that the team can really turn defense into offense quickly. How much fun is it to play that style of basketball, to be able to capitalize on the other team's mistakes and make them pay for it so dearly?
Oh, it's so much fun. That's how we can get going too. Like if we're struggling a little bit, turning that defense into offense, get some fast break layups, get some dunks. You know what I'm saying? That energy. You know what I'm saying? It gets the whole team going. So it's a lot of fun. We work on things like that in practice. So we just try to put the game plan in the game, like Coach always say.
Anything else for Davian? Thank you, guys.
Thank you.